Get ready, Staten Island. It's time to celebrate 5 years of Ferry Hawks baseball.
This week, come out to the ballpark as the Ferry Hawks welcome in the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars at Staten Island University Hospital Community Park for a homestand on June 10th. For a 5-game series as the Ferry Hawks welcome in the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. Individual game tickets start at just $12.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Sunday morning. With us today is Governor David Paterson. Well, one common sense Democrat. A lot of people listen to him or what's going on in our city, our state, our country, the world. Well, Governor Paterson, what are we talking about this morning?
Well, I was reading about 2 or 3 weeks ago, John, about the other states and how the party in the majority, be it all a Republican Party or a Democratic Party, are really coming down on redistricting in a completely partisan way. And there's no real way that the opposition can stop them. And what it's really doing is dividing our country almost the way it was divided before the Civil War. And in particular, up to now, New York had not acted as if they were going to go in that direction. But now it looks like the legislature has decided that they want to do this. I don't think.
What are they going to do?
What they're going to do is draw their own maps. And they're going to draw.
So they're going to do it all over again.
They're going to do it all over again. And I don't think this is something that the governor was really excited about doing, but she's completely outnumbered here, and so she's almost taking the lead on it just to maintain that relationship. But it's a real problem, and it's interfering with one of the most fabled ways in this country. We have moved ahead of other countries by really having a democratic process where people vote their conscience and not their party. Not to be outdone, the legislature has also passed legislation reducing the time between the hearings for individuals who are convicted of crimes. So you may have situations now where criminals will get a chance to have a hearing every year. And in the case of murder cases, as was pointed out to me by Judge Weinberg the other day, there will be families being dragged back into the process to look at the person who killed their family member. I mean, that is macabre. And I just don't understand how the members of the legislature could do that.
I don't understand that. Now, I had Carolyn Maloney on last week, and she is pushing the Equal Rights Amendment for women, and she's also pushing the Women's Museum. And I said to her, like a common sense individual, that me and you are, I believe in both. That women should have equal rights and the museum too. But I understand there's one controversy brought up by Hakeem Jeffries that they want not only men and women, they want the additional 6 genders. And I don't know what 6 genders there are in addition to men and women.
Well, I think we've tried it in this country after basically causing people who were lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgendered out of the closet. But I think...
look, I have no problem with gays. I have no problem with lesbians. I don't have any problem with them. But they're men and women.
So if the classification is going to be men and women, it would still stand. But what I guess the minority leader of the Senate is saying, he wants them identified by the way they identify themselves, and that it's not going to happen because the Republicans are not going to put that in a bill. They're just not going to do it. And so I suggest they find something else to do with their time other than that.
Understood. What else would you like to talk about this Sunday morning?
Well, John, because of the couple of issues that I raised right in the beginning, I think, as I said, we're moving more toward a society that is going to be balkanized. We're not going to really understand each other. We're not going to work with each other. We're going to make presumptions about people or ideas. that are, are going to really injure the process of a country that for so many years has led the world in terms of inventions, in terms of opportunity, in terms of a way to run a government without people being abused by it. And if we're not lucky, if we're unlucky, and this continues for too much longer, we're going to be in a dire situation.
I agree with you there, too. We need some more common sense. We need the days to come back where common sense Democrats, common sense independents, and common sense Republicans all sit down at the same table and do what's best for our city, our state, our country.
Well, John, that's really what our hope is. And how to actually execute it, it's going to take some strong leadership, and it's going to take some people who are going to have to take some risks with their careers to try to make that happen. Whether they win or lose, it won't matter, but it will improve the relationships we have among each other.
Governor David Paterson, thank you for coming on this Sunday morning, and let's hope common sense prevail, and me and you will still be around to celebrate the 300th year of our country.
Fantastic.